Hello, mate.
It gets weirder every week.
Welcome back to What's on Draught.
The week off.
After a week off, it's the #1 restaurant on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube and TikTok. My name is Josh and this is Morgan.
Hello, mate.
And today we're going to be kicking off, as always, with You Ever Done This with Morgan. But first, what's that piss?
This could be the most exciting one yet.
Oh, well, I fucking better be.
And I'm just going to give it...
Ready and raring.
One of them. Oh, mate, I'm so excited for this one.
Oh,
Lloyd's back this week, by the way.
Lloyd's back as well.
Lloyd's back.
Yeah, he's finally trimmed his nose
Doesn't want to
hairs.
be on camera again, though, because his third leg is out. He's got it out this week.
You were close to saying he's got his cock out. You're like, he's got his third leg's out.
Yeah, it is. His third leg's out. He's looking... Yeah, he doesn't want to be seen on camera. Maybe next week.
Yeah, he's trimmed his nose hairs now, so it's less sort of
Say
violent.
Hi, guys. There he is.
There he is.
Right. But now we're moving on to...
I'm buzzing, mate. It's been a long 2 weeks since the last episode.
I've not been in the country.
No, he's not. He's been on an island.
I've been to Ireland.
He's been on an island, and it's called Island.
Right. It's really creative name for an island.
Yeah.
Island.
Okay.
It's like calling a country.
Yeah. You're a country.
Right. Are you ready for this?
Yeah.
That piss this week is... Drum roll, please.
Oh my God! I'm stunned.
It's called Bacchus, and it's a Kraken beer from Belgium, but it's a cherry beer this week.
Mate, this looks like,
Looks like a Molotov cocktail.
It does a bit.
See you
It kind of makes me feel like a homeless person drinking it out of a bag, but it looks... I'm very interested. I've never seen anything like this before. I've never seen anything like that before.
There
That
you
looks
go, Josh,
sick.
that's for you.
Thank you, mate.
Lloyd.
Oh, it's like actually... It's like newspaper paper.
There's Lloyd's. There it is.
Okay, sound.
One
I mean,
for
for
me as
anybody...
well.
Oh my God, it's 15%. No, it's not.
5.4.
For anybody listening... yes, I've just been handed a bottle that's been wrapped in like
on a minute.
this sort of newspaper design.
Do you want me to open it? See what the actual bottle looks like?
Well, I think it's like a Christmas cracker. You kind of just have to unravel it, and there we go.
Oh, the bottle's plain.
Oh, and the bottle's just plain. Actually,
I'll tell you what we'll do then.
quite
We'll do
cool
this.
though. No, I actually quite like that.
I want to drink mine out of the bag like a homeless
Right, well,
person.
I'll be the person that just has the bottle, and then because
man like
I'm only
this.
aware because paper's really
no,
fucking
we'll have to
annoying.
let it go. This place is dead annoying, yeah. Right, well,
It also makes a hell of a noise.
1 second.
But there we go. Yeah.
Backhouse.
Yeah, that's it. It does. Yeah, and the bottles alone, Lloyd just pointed out perfectly, looks like Nuka-Cola from Fallout. I don't know
It
if you've
does
ever played
look
it.
like new colour. Insert picture there. You do it this week because you never do. Right,
So
I
this
think-
is, Bacchus, Belgian beer, Kraken beer, cherry beer, 5.8%. Where'd you get this from? Tesco?
By the way, from now on, we're not sponsored by Tesco, but if you want to try any of our weird and wacky beers, from this day onwards, I promise you every single one of them will be from Tesco because me and Lloyd went there earlier and their selection is phenomenal.
I'm just reading up on the tasting notes. A typical Flemish beer with a pleasant wine-like taste and rich past. I don't want to read any more. I kind of want to just
Right, well,
dive in.
I think, is this one we need to be careful with, maybe?
They seem quite cold. They should be fine. I don't really know what Flemish means either. No, I'm not too sure.
Yeah, I'm in.
Lovely. Brilliant.
I'll open you as well, shall I?
You can do it if you want. Yeah, if you want to do the honours. Thank you. Oh,
There
and
he
then
is.
obviously Lloyd these is opened.
He just stood there just with it out.
I'm concerned that the bottle's green. Right. But the liquid's black.
So it's obviously like a red colour, isn't it?
So the bottle is like your classic sort of
beer
green. But the fact that I cannot see my hand on the other side of the bottle means that, like, it's a beer. Well, that it's, like, black coloured or red or...
Have you had a whiff?
No, I haven't. They said it smells like wine.
It does a bit.
What have you bought here, mate? This is very weird. Well, chin. Yeah, cheers.
Cheers, Lloyd.
Oh my God, that is winey. But also has beer.
I don't think I like it.
What the fuck is that? That's really weird.
We need to give that a rating as well, remember? Or do you want to drink some more of it before we give him a rating?
I can't really wrap my head around that. God, it's cherry though, isn't it? Like that's not like. It's not like grapey wine. It's like cherry wine.
Lloyd loves it.
Sipping on cherry wine. It is. It's like cherry wine. That's really weird, but fizzy as well. Oof, I don't really know about that, but
I'm coming round to it a little bit.
Yeah, it's not the worst
Do you think
thing.
it's better than?
It's not offensive.
Do you think it's better than the Strawberry Fields the other week? No,
Strawberry Fields?
No, it was a Strawberry Fields. It was a strawberry beer. We're jamming. Beer. It was called.
Oh yeah, we're jamming. That was, yeah. I don't know.
You hated that one. Waggle Dance, is that still...
This is a way strong... Like, the strawberry beer that we had, though, was like... It
subtle.
was quite... Yeah, it was quite... That is just cherry. That is... What are you doing down there?
Don't know. But Waggle Dance was...
Waggle Dance was paying. But, I mean, that was...
I quite like this.
I don't know.
The more I drink it, I hated it first sip. Lloyd's well into it over there.
I know this sounds stupid, but I really like the way that the bottle's made. Like, it's nice to drink out of.
It reminds me of an Aspel's bottle.
It's nice to drink out of. It's got like a good, big, like mouth hole. Peng. I'm not gonna lie. It's kind of grown on me a bit there.
So
it's a bit weird. I wouldn't have it all night, but
I'd have a couple. I think it's very. I don't find it very gassy.
It's just yeah. No, you're right. No, it's not like fizzy. It's not like lager. But it is like...
It's almost... I would say it's a carbonated...
It's like a sparkling... beer. Yeah, it's like a sparkling ale.
Sparkling ale.
It tastes like a sparkling wine. I'm getting a lot of wine out of it. Is it wine? What even is this?
So it's called Krakenhausen. Oh, it's cherry beer.
A typical Flemish beer with a pleasant wine-like taste and rich past. The dark brown beer... Oh, there it is, dark brown. Which is partially matured in oak casks. Has a slightly acid aftertaste. There you go, then. I mean, it is sort of, 6% almost as well. Gonna get a bit fucked up. 15% cherries. Oh, it's actually got cherries in it.
Gonna put that there.
Well, yeah. I tell you what, happy with that. I think a good start, that is.
So what are we giving him out of 10?
I'm gonna go nice and boring, 7.
6.
Yeah. Well, yeah. So like it's just a bit above average.
So it's a 15.
I think I actually prefer this over like if you were
13.
Yeah, if you were gonna go for like a classic beer like Budweiser, I think I'd prefer this.
But it's not like Star Pramen, is it? It's not gonna beat them, is it? Or Asahi, which is now at Tesco as well.
But I think I'd actually rather have this than like, like Bud or some shit like that.
Well into it actually. You need some food tonight though, I think, Josh.
Huh?
I'm going to need some food tonight, I think, because I haven't eaten all day, and I think that's going to knock me bandy for the drive home.
True. All right, well, it's fine. We got fucking
Russ.
WODs Cookin later on, so yeah, Russ will sort us out later. I'm sure he's got something cooking up.
Yeah.
Right, yeah. So have you ever done this for this week?
I've got you ever done this, actually. Everyone listening. You ever had your car nicked?
Oh, fuck's sake. Yeah, no, I forgot you were going to say that.
You ever had your car nicked?
Yeah.
Your black Ford Fiesta.
Yeah. Have you ever had your house broken into and,
I haven't.
while you're sleeping? Yeah.
Who's that?
Little legs. Hello, mate. Liam's here as well. And he's
Liam has as well.
Liam's piped up and said that he has. Yeah.
We've split the room up with this. You ever done this? We've got 2 have and 2 haven't.
Shed broken into.
Oh, Lloyd's had his shed broken into.
I've had my
Was
house,
your car in there?
I've had my house. My house was egged once.
TP'd.
No, egged.
We've had a front window smashed before, but that's pretty much as far as it goes.
Yeah, but they started throwing eggs, these people, and then they started throwing rocks. And it all went a bit dark.
Oh,
it started off
from
funny,
eggs to just get in your house.
Yeah, I was like, all of a sudden, the egg in the window. I was like,
Vandalised.
who are these twats? Who are these twats? And then all of a sudden, that wasn't an egg. That was a bullet.
Hard boiled.
Yeah, ostrich eggs. I worried a lap.
But yeah, so
go on, enlighten us, Josh. What's happened?
Well, I don't want to go on about it too much because we'll be here
depressing.
for fucking hours. But long story short, yeah, this week while you were on a different island, I had my house broken into and a laptop stolen, Liam's wallet stolen, and my car stolen. I came downstairs to go on a hike with my new camera to take some pickies, and my car wasn't there. Just wasn't on the drive, and the key was gone from the windowsill. And the window was like slightly ajar.
What was your reaction?
Oh, I didn't really have one. At first, well, the first thing that ran through my mind was like, someone's borrowed my car. Yeah, or someone's parked around the corner just to wind me up or whatever. But like, I just thought like my dad had come and just taken the car. He had to pop to the skip or some shit like that. So I checked all my messages and nothing happened. I went up to Alex. Excuse me. Liam was in work. Rich was in work.
Not very gassy.
No, sorry. Liam was actually at a funeral. But hey ho. And Rich was at work.
It was his wallet's funeral.
So it was his wallet's funeral. So yeah, I went upstairs to Alex. It was midway through a game, and I was like, "Where's my car, mate?" And he's like, he like laughed. He's like, "What do you mean, mate?" I was like, "No, like he could see it on my face of no, where's my car?" And he was like that. What do you mean? I was like, "It's gone. Like I think someone's stolen my car." And he just like takes his headphones off, puts his hand like he's like that. He's like, "Oh my god!" He's like, "What do you mean?" So yeah, we went outside and
then he found his laptop had gone.
Okay, well, but that was way later in the day. So yeah, I like went outside and I was just for the off that they just like parked it in the road. Or, I don't know. I just didn't know what I was thinking. Then yeah, just rang the police, rang the insurance. Car got stolen. They're like, right, sound then. Find out what we can. But yeah, yeah. So and then about sort of like 2 hours, 3 hours later, after posting on social media, like, has anybody seen me car? Liam messaged the group chat and said, has anyone seen my wallet? And we were like, oh, here we go. So no, the wallet was gone as well, which means that they hadn't just come through the like just taken my key from the windowsill. They'd actually come in through the window and stolen the wallet. Well, as far as we knew, it was just the wallet so far. And yeah, and then they tried to buy some shit Boozed Up, which is literally like up the road. So we just went and got the CCTV of them.
Oh, when you told me Boozed Up, I thought they were boozed up and they tried to buy some shit Boozed Up.
Boozed Up is like a fake bag of booze, pretty much, yeah. So they went to there and they bought like some baccy and a litre of Jack Daniels.
Idiots.
And we went in there and yeah, we were
absolute twat.
Well, Alex went in there more correctly and he was like, can I see your CCTV? Because they've just used a stolen card from our house right here. And they were like, yeah, no worries. So, saw it, saw who they were, took the pictures, put it on social media, and then we got like multiple people telling us that it's this one that it's this one person. And then we told that to the police and they were like, oh, fucking hell. Because like, I think they were very familiar with who these people are.
Yeah.
And I'm obviously not going to tell them who they are.
Did that feel good though?
It was good. It was like, oh, yes. It's like, yeah, fucking hell, little scumbags or whatever. But on the back of my mind the whole time, it was like, we know who's taken the wallet, but we don't know like if they were the people that actually came into the house and took the car as well.
Surely though, you don't just have a wallet. Well,
that's what Alex said, but like I just had this feeling. It was like, I don't think it is. Like I just think it's someone else. Like I think that they've just been given the card and be like, yeah, fucking bite on that, la. And they've just like gone around to back because, well, I don't know. They are thick as fuck though. But I mean, just to rob the house and then like less than 7 hours later use that card at a local shop. What the fuck are you doing? Like, it's so thick. But anyway, yeah.
Believe it, mate. When you told me, I was sat in I'd just come out of the Guinness factory in
it had been a couple of days by then
in Dublin, and I went to a little bar with the girlfriend. Went to a little bar, and I had a little text from Josh, and he was like, "My car's been stolen," and I was like, no way. Surely not.
No way.
Surely not. The Fiesta, surely not. And then, so Caitlin was like, sure, no. Like, you're obviously taking the piss. I was like, I'm not. His Fiesta's been stolen, Caitlin. And then, yeah, he said, I'll text you at the end of your holiday because he didn't want to spoil it. So,
no, I didn't, no.
Fair play to him.
Yeah, well, yeah.
We feel for Josh in the What's on Draft community.
But yeah, no... yeah, I won't drag on about it too much because I don't think I can actually give away like
it's the fourth time I've heard
that much detail. But yeah, they did that, and then like after multiple conversations with the police and the insurance all the way through the day to find out what's the car look like, what all this sort of shit.
It's a black Fiesta.
Yeah. Came to about midnight, and Alex texted the group chat. I was already in bed at this point. He was like, "Oh, my laptop's gone as well." And we like that. Oh, fuck's sake. But like, my laptop was literally where like Lloyd's feet are. Mate, it was like brand new. It was like this like flip round screen one with a fingerprint scanner on it.
Thing.
It's like a HP 360.
Laser
It's like a
jack.
grand, mate. It's a beast. But yeah, so he had that stolen as well, and then it was just like, it was all up in arms. But the good news is now, as we record this, the car has been found.
Woo!
It was left on the side of the...
Put a clapping track in there.
Yeah, the car's been found. It was left outside of a primary school, which is a bit worrying. And it's now in the compound.
Nonsense as well.
Yeah, nonsense as well. And it's now in a car park. Sorry, it's now in a compound. And also the laptop was found being sold to a nearby second-hand electronics shop.
Yeah, like a phone repair shop.
Yeah, but it had been seized by the guy that owns the shop. I think he just like had contacts that had told him to look out for a laptop that might be like sold to him. So he kept it to one side, and Alex came in. This is actually quite funny.
Walked in.
Alex
Still
walked in.
naked from the other morning when Josh walked in on him. His car cat.
Alex,
Alright.
Alex went into this second-hand electronics shop, and well, because it's got a name and everyone knows what the name is, but it's not CEX. Anyway, so they went.
So now it's really being
It's
it's
the other one. But no, so he went in there and he was like, I think a laptop's been like handed in that's actually mine. And they were like, yeah. And Alex was like, a fingerprint scanner is like a big thing on the laptop that like, and he was like, yeah, he was like, oh right, is it this one? And Alex was like, yeah, that's mine. And he was like, well, can you prove that it's yours? So Alex literally just went, yeah, sure. And just opened it with his fingerprint. He was like, yes, it's mine because it's just opened up. And he was like, fair enough. So he just gave it back to him. And he just walked off with it. So I told him.
That's literally the whole point of the fingerprint
No,
scanner.
I know. I just thought that was really funny because I actually didn't even think about that.
In like an espionage film, like where they kill a guard and then put his hand on like the door.
Yeah. Mate, it was literally like, because I didn't even think about it. I was talking to him at the end of the night and I was like, how do they know it was yours? Like, did you have to do like ID and then like match the serial numbers? He was like, no, I just opened it. I was like, what do you mean? He was like, I just unlocked it with my finger. I was like, oh yeah, you could. He was literally
It's like Face ID.
You can imagine just, you can imagine
That's
just
a good
being
thing,
going like,
isn't it?
yes.
I think
it's
people
mine.
forget that, like with phones and that today, obviously the Face ID is an easy way of getting into your phone rather than putting a pin in every day. But if it does get stolen and someone needs to prove it to you, they just go
Yeah.
and just opens.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, so that's what he did.
Yeah.
But anyway,
we're sorry for Josh, and now we're happy for Josh.
Yeah, the car's back. I haven't got it yet. It's still in the compound, and then it's got to be fixed for repairs, and then it's got to be brought back to me. But I mean, I don't really want it back because it's been driven around by a bunch of fucking.
What's happening to these people? There?
yobbos.
Have they been prosecuted or what?
Yeah, they'll be in jail. I mean, it's a theft. It's a car theft as well. It's not like a petty theft, like he's just
Yeah, it's a
stolen a
big boy,
wallet.
innit?
Like
And
you've
and
stolen
there's
a car.
Breach of a house, I think, is that like a thing? Like
Yeah,
breach
I
of
mean, he's
property?
burgled the house. Yeah, he's come in. Well, they've come in. I don't know if it was
Cat
more than
burgled.
one.
They gone through the old window.
Yeah, exactly. And
They
yeah,
were just
so
like
they'll be
dressed like crooks, weren't they?
Well,
They got like black masks on like a stripy top and a woolly hat. Like cranked the window
with a
like
big
that.
like bag
Crowbar.
that says swag on it.
Yeah.
It's coming in.
It's got like skinny black jeans and black Vans on.
Yeah, but mate, yeah. So they'll hopefully be in prison, and I can't wait to see them. No,
What, you going here?
No, I'll go visit them.
How do you know that?
No, when I was doing my personal statement, they were like, "If it does go to court, would you be happy to attend?" I said, "I'm fucking looking forward to it."
Can I come?
Yeah, fuck it.
In the back with ease.
But yeah.
Absolutely leathered.
Had two of them.
Krakenbausch. No, I think the Waggle Dance deserves the
Top spot.
Yeah, deserve the top
court
spot.
case top spot.
Yeah, the Waggle
No,
Dance.
but yeah,
Waggle dancing.
I won't say any more on risk of giving away too much information. But
Yeah,
yeah,
I wouldn't, but
pretty much. So that's what my week's been like. So that was nice and stressful. But hey ho, it's not every day. I just don't know anyone around here that would have their car stolen. I don't actually know anyone that's ever had their house burgled, apart from my dad. But that was a pub.
Lloyd Shed.
And Lloyd Shed. Well, I mean, yeah, we've had a garage, like a bike
What did they
stolen
get
from
out
the
your
garage.
shed, Lloyd?
My bike.
Were you like 10?
Yeah.
Yeah, we had this. Yeah, we had the same thing with my
There were
brother.
stabilisers.
That was like a proper BMX and everything. It was expensive.
Were you like bar spinning on it?
I've had my bike stolen right in front of me before. I remember I was like 12. I left my bike outside the shop. Me and my mates left our bike outside the shops, and some smackhead took it and sold it to somebody down the street for a tenner. And this massive.
So I mean, I don't know what the fuck they think
6'5"
is.
guy came back, like broke my bike to give it back to me, saying some smackhead's trying to smell your.
What, he like weighed it down too much and broke it?
Like stole it back off this smackhead, drove back down the street and give it to me.
That's what I mean. Like, They take it
Smackers,
and then they
yeah.
try and sell it down the road.
For, like, fuck
what
all.
are you doing? Like, but not even that. Just like, what are you doing? Like, how do you think you're going? But again,
They sell it for like a tenner.
To be fair,
probably
the-
trying to sell your car for like 500 quid.
it's
or
not me.
something.
Like the policeman was like, it's like, trust me, we won't be outside of Oswald Street. They never leave Oswald Street. I was like that. I was like, there was a little subtle burn there from PC Plod. Her name's not
we
PC
got
Plod, but yeah. I was like, oh god. Felt bad for him, but yeah, no, it's true. I mean, the car was found 2 days later, just parked on the side of the road. Anyway, there we go. So yeah,
That's
that
a
was
good
my
week
week.
for you, anyway.
Yeah, fucking hell, it was horrible. That was, mate. Just like waking up in the house and just thinking, has my house been burgled again tonight? Or, I mean, you know, hey ho, one of them. It's one of them. It's not one of them. I don't think it'll ever happen to me again. And I
It's
hope it
not
doesn't
one of
happen to
them,
anyone.
Josh, really.
Yeah, it's horrible, mate. It's like everyone's like, my mum's like, oh, you know, if you need some trauma relief. I was like that. I
That's
was
not
like,
Haiti.
no, I know. But to be fair, like, obviously, my mum's a life coach, so she was like, that was the first thing she thought about. Which, and to be fair, she's gonna watch it. I'm very thankful for Mother. I'm not saying that, but like,
I could do some trauma relief if being mates with your son.
yeah. Wee. But yeah, no, I don't need any trauma relief. It's just a couple of yobbos. If it was like the mafia, I think I probably would need some, like, because they'd be like after me. Because like when I rang, they were like, "Does anybody have any like vendettas against you?" I was like, "I'm like the nicest person you'll meet." I was like, "I've never actually really had an argument with somebody
Label.
before."
Wake up with a horse's head on your pillow. Not here. It'd be like a pony's head.
Yeah.
Here, wouldn't it? So that was your week.
Yeah, no, it'd be like a little Jack Russell's head. It's the only thing you get close to.
I'm
a
sorry.
horse.
I'm sorry about that week, Josh.
That's all right, mate. I'm sure your week was a lot better.
My week was. Yeah, I feel bad.
You ever been to Dublin? Is the next?
My week was fantastic. I'll put some pictures. I'll send some pictures for you to insert now. So you
God.
got a little collage of
More
me
for me to edit.
just doing bits. Look, as I'm doing this.
Fuck off. Fuck off. Fuck off. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it.
Guinness Factory. Me start at the Guinness Factory like a bouncer. Me start at Temple Bar like a bouncer. I kept doing this pose for some reason with my hands like that. See my profile picture?
What? No, I haven't seen it.
Yeah, I keep
Well,
standing.
you'll have to send
Keep
it to me.
standing like this. Are you finding it now?
Maybe you're just looking hard, mate.
Yeah, look at this, lad. Yeah, so I'm just like, I don't know why I kept doing it, but I think I kind of look mint. I looked at Caitlin and I was like, I look hard. And I'm not actually hard.
You don't look hard though, do you? Because you've got a little smile on your face. You're like that. You look like your mum's taking your picture. You're like that.
But lean back, get the shoulders forward. So yeah, what I actually did, which is worth talking about, is I went to a kind of, well, it wasn't, it's not anymore, but an ex-Michelin star restaurant when I was away. Which
Oh,
you
I thought
have
it was a
seen.
Michelin star restaurant.
No, it's 3 Rosette.
Sounds shit, that does. No, I'm joking.
3 Rosette, it was. It has been a Michelin star, but I think it's sort of like not kept up with the modern trends to be a star.
Fair enough.
But to be fair,
It looked incredible, though.
but being a person who doesn't go to Michelin star restaurants, I don't know what the modern trends are. So
Yeah.
like, to me, it
No,
was
it's all that shit where it's like, oh, everything's served in fog and like you don't. It's not food, it's air that you're eating. But
yeah,
it's, like
it's all that bollocks.
yeah,
This
it's all
was
that
food,
shit.
and it was amazing.
This
and
was food.
And I'll point now just like different pictures of like each meal. Like you've got like I had braised lamb shoulder. Caitlin had this like celeriac thing, which was just honestly she had the whole 9 courses that we had 9 courses, and she still says that the celeriac thing was the best thing she had, which was like her first course. We had 2 little snacks to start with, but then like we had this like I'm not sure if you've ever watched MasterChef, the people who are watching, but like they have this thing called like a pre-dessert, right? Which I was like, that sounds like pretentious bollocks.
Yeah,
It came
yeah,
over,
yeah.
I was like, fucking shut up. Pre-dessert, my ass. So I'm just having 2 desserts. But I'd had this really rich, like...
Go
I had
on.
this really rich, like, lamb shoulder dish, which was honestly...
Oh yeah. I mean, obviously you'll see the picture, but
Go in there now.
It looks so mint.
And we'll have a little zoom on, like, how rare it
Oh
was
my
as well.
fucking hell, mate! What do you want me to do? Get some explosions in as well? Like Christ!
Doritos spinning. Oh my fucking god! Mom, get the camera!
Interventions. And
The intervention, yeah. Hit mark is
mark and
happening.
But yeah, so that's so funny.
I would love to do it, but I don't think I'll have time.
But yeah, so it was really rich. It was cooked in like a red wine jus, had like a carrot puree with it, and it was obviously I've never eaten meat like it. It was honestly, when people say, to exaggerate, it was like butter, you never actually expect it to be like butter.
Yeah.
But now I'm not like, I'm like, fair. Because honestly, mate, I was doing this with a knife, and this isn't exaggerating. I was going like this to test it. At this pace, the knife was just dropping through.
No pressure, just resting the knife
just resting
on
it, just sliding it, just dropping through, and it was almost like, and I mean, it was very close, almost like just melting in the mouth. It hit your tongue, and it was almost like...
That's another classic everyone says, isn't it?
Yeah, it was almost like melting in your mouth.
You know.
I sort of got it, but it was so rich. So he was like, so next is the pre-dessert, because I ordered a dessert wine, which I can't remember what it was. I'm sorry, Trevor, and it was from Bordeaux. I don't know what wine it was.
Okay.
Our manager in work, she guessed it. Well done, Katie.
What, she guessed the wine?
Yeah, she like said, was it one of these? Because she said, I know the dessert wines from Bordeaux that are like on the cheaper end, because obviously I'm not bloody...
Fucking hell, fair dude.
Yeah, she guessed
Oh, you mean
it.
just like the type of wine?
Yeah, the grape.
Oh my god, I thought you meant she guessed the exact bottle.
Oh, no, sorry.
I was like, Christ.
She guessed the grape, and I was like, that's it.
Yeah.
And I was so, well done to you. But I can't remember what it was, sorry. So I had this little, and the guy said, don't have it with your pre-dessert, have it with your main dessert, which was, the main dessert was poached pineapple in a white chocolate ice cream dome, which was sprayed with a cinnamon and milk chocolate spray.
Good lord.
With a milk chocolate crisp with mango sorbet on the top.
Oh
Insert the
my
picture
god.
there.
Jesus Christ.
Which was just unbelievable. But the pre-dessert, to sort of get you ready for that, which I'm so glad we had, was just like vanilla ice cream, I think it was, or just like milk ice cream, which was homemade on site, which was just unbelievable, with a cranberry and lime sorbet on the top, but it was like shredded, so it was like dust over the top of it. But talk about
cranberry and lime. Ooh.
Something to just like prep you for this really gorgeous dessert.
I guess lime is like a good start
and cranberry,
again thing.
it's dry,
yeah,
isn't
just,
it?
Yeah, it's just dead like
so it
sweet
just
and
cut
sour.
through all that lamb shoulder, and just honestly, the squid tagliatelle, the pan-fried scallops that I had. Honestly, I had crab as my first course. That honestly, it was.
I remember the crab picture.
It looks shit.
It looks so shit. Literally, it looks like someone's dumped like a huge dumpling in the middle of a plate.
I can't describe how that could have been the best one. The squid tag could have been the best one. Another massive one for me was the beetroot. Also looked shit, but the beetroot dish. I hate beetroot. Anyone who's like sort of close to me knows I fucking hate beetroot. Just can't eat it. Hate beetroot. It's too weird.
Yeah, it's like vinegary, isn't it?
Yeah, it's so weird, so earthy. But you do find in these like fancy restaurants that they do make you like things you didn't like.
Yeah, of course, because they do it properly.
Yeah, so it was diced beetroot with pine nuts and mustard mayo.
Wasn't it whiskey mustard as well?
No, it wasn't whiskey mustard.
Was it honey mustard? I think you said honey mustard.
Honey mustard mayo.
Honey mustard mayo.
Honey mustard mayo, diced beetroot, and pine nuts. And honestly, the softness of the beetroot with the crunchiness of the pine nuts all bound together with this like honey mustard mayo. Honestly, Caitlin had that as well, and she'll say she loved it as well. It was honestly, the whole experience was incredible.
It does sound incredible, mate. I mean, I'd love to fucking do that. To be fair.
I mean, it was incredible how much it emptied my bank account, but
yeah, but you said that you'd pay more though, because
I
was
would
that
pay
good.
more. Actually, we tipped the guy €40.
Yeah,
this French guy, and €40 is a decent
fucking
tip.
Banging tip. Well,
yeah,
I think it is anyway.
Yeah, and
I don't know if he thought
he probably gets that off everyone though.
That's what I mean. I don't know if he thought
but if
that
he
you were
knew
being
that
a
I worked
cheapskate.
in a bar and Caitlin was a student who were, do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
he's not going to expect like,
he's not gonna, like
€500. Yeah, mate.
But I was flicking through the wine menu and I was like, these are quite cheap. It's like €9 for a glass, which is
That's not too bad.
Not bad. It was about £7, which is like not bad. It was like this when I €1,300 for a Merlot. Bottle of Merlot, €1,300 on the back page. It was 1963 vintage or something.
Oh my word, Christ Almighty! It was only 1,300.
Yeah.
So anything from the like 1960s is either
No, actually, I don't think it was. Actually, I think it might have been 83.
Probably.
Yeah,
well,
it was 83
I don't know.
vintage.
Yeah.
It was like
because that is vintage. That is.
Yeah, it was way.
I think it'll be off.
It was way.
Imagine opening that. It's corked. Oh God! Imagine being. That's what's always scared me about.
It's just like a big. It just goes.
That's what's it's what's always scared me about being like a waiter, like opening like fucking
I mean, we have
expensive
like
bottles.
Primitivo and Chateauneuf de Pape in
Yeah,
work,
but
which
I mean,
are
it's
like,
not like
no. But what I'm saying is they're like
even they're a
85
bit
quid a bottle, and I'm like,
yeah. That's what I mean. Like imagine doing that like 1600 bottle of fucking Merlot, and like you get to the table and then, like you just go a bit too hard with the corkscrew, and it goes doom straight in there. You're like,
I mean,
fuck.
I have trouble. I like fully admit I have trouble all the time in work. I feel like they're like the bottle openers that we have in work is shit.
That's why I bring my own, because they're usually sharper.
By the way, when I was unpacking my bag at home, my backpack to go on holiday, so funny, I pulled out 7 bar blades and 12 waiters' friends.
I was going to say, mate, we've got I had to borrow it off the next door neighbour bar this weekend.
12 waiters'
We
friends.
had none. They were all gone. I was like, where have all of our waiters' friends
all
gone?
in my bag.
You twat. Because
I'll bring 'em
literally,
all
like,
in.
I looked at Ryan. I was like, I gave you my personal one last week, and he was like, oh, it must be home somewhere now.
Yeah, I
that.
found this.
But then,
It's a Fever Tree one. Like,
yeah, but like
7 bar
I
blades.
just looked around at everyone, and like a bottle of Chablis was on, and I was like, I can't open it. I had to just go to another bar and be like, I'm really sorry, can I borrow your corkscrew? And they were like, yeah, okay, no worries. I was like,
Yeah,
I'll give
but
it
I bet-
back.
Was it?
Well, yeah, it was. It was our next door neighbour bar, and they were lovely people. And to be fair to him, I did forget to bring it back. But on the Sunday, I did bring it back to him, and he was like, mate, you didn't have to do that. He was like, because you know which guy I think I'm talking about?
He asked me for beer the other day.
Yeah, like
he came around and asked me for
such a nice guy.
He
But
came
a
around
bit,
and asked me for a barrel of lager and a barrel of cider.
oh,
That they didn't have, and they paid me for them. But yeah, going back to like Dublin for a bit, like some of some of the prices over there, mate. Me and Caitlin had in this gorgeous bar called the Jar. Recommend it if you go there, because honestly, that we went there the second night for a pizza, which was honestly stunning. I have my favorite pizza, which is the Diavolo, which I have in a lot of places.
Well, you mean the Diavolo?
Diavolo, whatever, Diavolo,
Yeah,
whatever.
it's just like a meat.
Dead Space.
It's like
it's
spicy sausage.
It's not really a meat feast. It's
not.
It's like
spicy
chili and
sausage and
pepperoni.
ham or some shit like that.
It's called stunning pizza, and they did a homemade version of the garlic and herb dip that Domino's do.
Oh right, that's
A
quite cool.
homemade version of it, with some like parmesan fries we had as well. Caitlin just had a margarita, but she did have it. But you know, when I got here, she was like, I really fancy a margarita, and I was like, no, mate, honestly, how good is a good marg?
A bit like that. I'd be like, oh, do you have to?
How good is a good margarita pizza when they nail it?
You are right, okay. You
And they
are right.
did nail
like
it.
if you go to like Napoli and they put
I-
like the basil on it and stuff like that,
They
it is
did.
incredible.
It had
No,
herbs on the top. I
I'm
think they had a.
But I just feel like ordering a margarita is like it's like going to an Italian restaurant and ordering like spaghetti carbonara.
But to be honest,
like, what are you-
Caitlin's not really into cheese that isn't just normal cheese, and all the veggie ones had feta, goat's cheese.
yeah, fucking
I
cheese,
love
mate.
it, mate. Honestly, I was like, I'm gonna have a veggie one.
That's what I mean, the vegetarian. It's because you know why they've done that? It's because they think, well, if you're veggie, you don't want to just have margarita because it's boring. That's what I mean. Like,
Sorry,
you want something
Kate,
like
you getting-
feta
you
and
getting
goat cheese.
attacked
No, I
here.
don't care, Caitlin. No. But yeah. Well,
But
just try
I'll
goat
be
cheese.
honest, it was stunning. You could tell they had a pizza oven because the pizzas weren't perfect circles.
And that's the way you can tell they've got a pizza oven. It's
The
because
ones from Aldi.
it just doesn't mean it means it's hand stretched. Doesn't necessarily mean. But yeah, they will have a pizza.
No, but they were like some bits were like really bubbly.
yeah,
and
like
other bits
burnt,
weren't.
crispy bits. Yeah.
Which I learned from a pizza chef actually, that when it bubbles, it's because the dough is too cold.
There is something about that. It does have to be the perfect
If
temperature.
the dough is
yeah.
too cold, it will get air into it way quicker. Which I suppose is similar with like beer and stuff. If the beer's warm,
Yeah, it's really
flat.
important, isn't it? The temperature and
Flat.
everything like that. Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, it was a stunning pizza, parmesan fries and all this. And then I don't even remember how much the bill was there. But then we went obviously for this stunning night in the Michelin star 3 Rosette restaurant, which is called Glover's Alley. Give it a look. It's in the Michelin Guide. It's amazing.
The food, yeah, looks
Andy
unbelievable.
McFadden was the chef. Well, he's the chef de cuisine. I don't think he cooks there anymore. But then we went to the Jar again for some drinks, and I had,
Oh, what was the price like there at the Jar then? Not too bad. Or still quite?
This is what I'm going to. So
Oh,
I
yeah.
had 2 gin and tonics. Caitlin had 2 Chardonnay. No, she had 2 Sauvignon Blancs. And we had 4 shots of tequila. €86.
Oh, fucking hell.
Bearing in mind, I won't tell you how much I spent on the Michelin star.
Was it 2 bottles of Sauvignon Blanc? Was it?
No, it
or...
was 2 medium glasses. They were the 175s.
Oh, they weren't even large glasses either. So 2
First one
medium
definitely
Sauvignon
wasn't.
ones. Was it a double gin?
No, single gins.
Single gin
Yeah,
and
mate,
tonic.
I didn't order it. I ordered a double in one place. I ordered a double on the first night, dead naively. I ordered 2 doubles,
Hang on.
2 double gin and tonics, €29.
Well, yeah, some places are like that, yeah.
But
But it depends what the tequila was then, I guess, isn't it? Like, that's what it would have made it up. Did you see the receipt?
it was Jose Cuervo.
Yeah. Oh, what? No way.
No, it was Olmeca.
Yeah, even so, that's like also like dirt cheap.
It wasn't Patron.
If it was like Don Julio or something, then I could
wasn't
kind
Don
of like
Julio.
understand.
Wasn't Don Julio.
Well, if it's on Mecca, mate, yeah, it costs like 50p.
And it wasn't Patron either.
No.
Speaking of expensive bills, have you seen what's going around in the news lately about that Salt Bays restaurant in London?
No.
Have you seen about this?
Crazy.
Oh, Salt Bay, this guy.
Yeah, he's opened
Yeah.
the restaurant in London. I think Mr. T went there, didn't he? It's Mr. T.
Goes there.
Yeah, but this is the bill that's come out.
Yeah.
They do a large tomahawk and it was £603.
Whoa!
Insert the picture now. I'll give you the picture.
Was it like
There was
Angus?
a burger for £120. Fries, side of fries, £10.
Oh my.
The whole bill was like over £1,000.
1,800 it was.
Yeah, the bill was nearly £2,000.
Most mental thing. There was 4 Red Bulls, £44.
Yeah, £11.
11 quid for a Red Bull.
Yeah, at £9 for a Coke Zero.
Whoa, that's just like fucking. Like,
Yeah,
the
people have gone
markup's like
bananas.
95%.
Someone said it'd be cheaper to go to Turkey and have one for his restaurant there. Like actually fly there.
I think that is true. There's somebody that's done that. I swear there was like a video I've seen where it's like he went to an Italian restaurant and they were trying to sell a pizza for like 22 quid, but it was cheaper for him to get a single flight to Italy and buy it from a stall there, and it was still cheaper. Like it was something like he got like an £8 flight to Italy, arrived there and bought like a whole pizza for like
€2,
like €3 or €4, and then flew back, and it was still cheaper than what this place was trying to sell it for. I thought that's really cool, but yeah, he's probably right. He probably could just go to Turkey.
I do want to top off. I don't want to like mention Dublin again after we finish Dublin. But are you
Yeah,
alright?
fucking hell.
Are you alright to bring up the notes? So it's alright. Fucking hell. If I hear another story about this fucking stolen car, I'm gonna fucking slip my wrist. Can I have my text up, please?
Yeah.
Let's
Let's get the old glasses on.
So yeah, on the way back, I've got the jar £80 round. Oh, I'll talk about Hooks for a minute. This other bar as well. It was just shit.
We're just naming and shaming all these bars.
Yeah, fuck 'em.
It's Dublin. Yeah, it's
Fuck 'em. So we went to this bar, Hooks, Camden Street. It was on.
Jesus. His name was Barry.
So we go in and we like stood at the door for ages. Dublin love wasting your time.
Okay.
I'm
You're
gonna
gonna elaborate on that.
I'm gonna mention another breakfast bar that we went to, by the way, which looked stunning, which we did get to finally on our last day for breakfast before we got the ferry back. But on the
Oh right, okay.
on the day that we originally went there, we walked in. He goes, "Have you got a booking?" And I went, "No, sorry." And he was like, "No." He's like, "I'll start again. Have you got a booking?" And I was like,
Fuck it, here we go.
"No, sorry." And he goes, "Oh, just get in the queue and we'll see where we can get you." So, shit, you know, in the queue for about 15 minutes. But honestly, the menu looked so good.
So like it was worth.
We were
just
like, I can't wait for this. They had these like nduja scrambled eggs. Is it nduja?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah,
I've seen that
nduja
before.
scrambled
Yeah.
eggs, like harissa sauce and all this. I was like, fucking hell. Like a Greek meze breakfast platter.
Oh,
I know, yeah. It was like a mate.
Just loads of Greek
I had
meats.
that on the last day. I'll be honest, not quite right for a breakfast.
A bit too lunchy. Was
No, it felt like a
bit
kebab.
too later in the day. Oh.
But it was mint though. It was like a dead high end kebab. It was. And so we go in there, we queue for 15-20 minutes, we get there, we're full. I was like, so what is the point in the fucking shit houses?
What's the queue?
Yeah, the guy with the flat cap, he had a backwards cap on. And I was like, what's his job then? To tell people to go in there and wait to be told to fuck off?
Yeah, that
I was
does seem a
like,
bit
honestly,
shit.
I was livid. Caitlin was like, calm down. I was like,
Whoa!
tell me to calm down. I was like, just queue for 20 minutes to be told to fuck off.
You were only going to order a margarita pizza anyway.
Yeah, I
you
was like, what are you going to have? An orange juice and an egg? Have you got boiled egg and soldiers? You got beans on
Poor
toast?
Caitlin's getting ripped in this episode.
Honestly, she was like, no, but she was like, I know, yeah. She was like, I was like, but I can tell you're not arsed. I was like, I wish you fucking were as fuming as I am. I'm livid at this. But on the way back, just to finish the trip, we're on the way back in the ferry. So Caitlin's like this, zonked in the ferry. It was a horrible ferry ride back.
Too many margaritas.
No, it was Bobby.
Oh, I see.
So she was like,
fucking hell.
but it's quite nice to sleep with because it's almost like you're on a rocking chair then when you're asleep. It was quite nice. So I got up and I'm like this, walking up the corridor.
Whoa!
Honestly, so I just like running against the wall, trying to get at the wall. And I got to the bar, and this guy's like from Llanelli.
Go up to the bar, all the glasses are sliding from left.
Yeah,
shit!
This guy's like
picking up all.
All right, yeah. And he was like this. This guy was like, all right. And I was like, yeah. He goes,
Are you?
Are you from that big group over there? That big group of lads? And I went, no, I'm just on.
Was
the
he
bottom.
Welsh? Was he? Or?
Yeah, I was like, I'm from that group down the bottom. He goes, what's on your own, are you? And I was like, no, my missus is down there. She's fucking conked out. I was like, and he goes, all right. He goes, so you just visiting Wales, are you? And I was like, no, I'm from Wales. He goes, you sound Irish.
What?
I was like, no, I'm from North Wales.
You're like, no, I'm from North Wales.
I'm from North Wales. And he goes, oh, you sound. He goes, I'm from Llanelli. I was like, of course you fucking are. I was like, he goes, oh, I just thought you sound Irish and all this. And he goes, so I tell him the place that I'm from, and he goes, do you know a Rian Johnson? And I went, no. And he goes, I was like, I'm not being funny, mate. Rian Johnson. I was like, there's probably about 30 of them from where I'm from. I was like, where are you from? Llanelli. I went, do you know what Dave Jones?
Yeah.
And the bartender
do.
just creased. He was like, I actually know Dave Jones. The bartender said.
Absolutely. I'm not surprised.
Yeah, he was like, he goes, yeah, I'm from Llanelli. He goes, I'm on a rugby trip. I was like, of course you fucking are. Go to Ireland, you're from Llanelli. That's where the fucking Scarlets are from.
Good God. Is this so? This is a guy at the bar, then?
Yeah, he's
not
like
the
this.
actual
He wasn't
bartender.
swaying because we were popping. He was
I
like,
see.
2 Guinness, please, pal. I was like, fucking.
If anything, he was straight because like his swaying was like counteracting
Yeah,
the
honestly,
popping.
yeah.
He's the only one that's level
like
out
the
of
Smooth
everyone.
Criminal video. He's like that.
Like a spirit level. He's like that, just
Yeah, the
solid as a
bubble's just there
rock.
on his forehead. Yeah, so he's like, he.
So stupid.
The bartender. Yeah, and I go up to the bartender. Whoever you fucking are.
Oh my God! All these people.
I went up to him and I went, fucking. I was like, it's choppy, innit? And he went,
Yeah.
no.
Oh.
He went, no. He went, it's not. He went, you come here in the winter. And I went, all right, mate. We all know you've been on it when it's sunk. I was like, do you know what I mean?
To claw my way out of this.
He was
but
like,
you're oh,
but then
fuck.
he goes, but to be fair, yeah, for the summer it is. And I was like, so it is then. I was like, wait, it's not December the 4th. It's September the 26th. We're in like, you're just coming out of summer, mate. And I shouldn't be like this. I was like, I can't see through the window.
Again, mate,
I feel like the black pearl's gonna come out in a minute.
You got to this big noise. Release the Kraken.
I was like, in a minute.
all
I was like, in a minute, it's gonna be a full moon, and you're gonna turn into a skeleton.
and all the spirits turn to
Like,
rum.
honestly, I had to like sorry, pal, just like budge past Davy Jones going into the toilet. Coming out, tentacles.
Can't find his locker key. Anyway, so no,
But then I ordered. And I'm about to say it. I ordered the best sandwich I've ever eaten from that bar.
Right.
I just thought I'd put it out there. I had a chicken and bacon club, which was the most densely packed sandwich I've ever had. Mate, I was like, I had this mouthful. Kate was like, fucking hell. I was like, do you want some? You can't have any. You're a veggie. I was like eating it, and she was like, it does actually look mint. I was like,
how much was it? But it was like fucking 11
€3.
quid.
Oh, and I had some
that's
salt
not too
and
bad.
vinegar, you know, the Piper's crisps as well. A little bottle of Evian.
Wait.
Like David Cameron walking up and down. But honestly, I'm just going to say it. That's the end of the Dublin story. But
The best sandwich you've ever had.
I had The best.
Well, what a way to
sandwich
end your
I've
Dublin
ever eaten.
story. Was on a sandwich that you had on the boat
The best sandwich
from a
I've ever eaten.
bartender who was a twat.
I'm sure in the coming weeks I'll think of other silly little stories.
You got to think though, mate. The amount of times that bartender's heard, "Oh, it's choppy, isn't it?"
But yeah, long story short, an amazing holiday and a way better time than having your car nicked.
Oh.
There goes the mic.
Well, I'm glad that you've had a good holiday, mate. It does sound like a lot of fun, and
We'll have to go soon. Me and Josh are thinking about hiking soon, aren't we, Josh?
we are. I'm hoping to get to the top of a hill,
With
take
me.
some nice pickies, and possibly we've thought about this. Shall I reveal the idea that we may have about the poddy?
We might do a podcast on top of the mountain.
Might do a podcast with a incredible sunset view of the mountaintops. I think that'd be sick.
We just sat down the other day, didn't we, at a lovely bar, and Josh was like,
I was like, let's go
"Do you want to
hiking.
go on a hike, mate?" And I was like,
I wasn't even thinking
"Yeah."
about the pod though. I was literally just like,
No,
let's
I
just
know,
go on
we
a
both-
hike.
As it happens with me and Josh, we just both start going, "Should we do this, 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 this,
Yeah,
this?"
yeah,
And
yeah.
This is how the podcast started.
Yeah.
I was like, "How
Should we
funny
do a
about our chats?" And I was like, "Should we do a podcast?" And then we were up till 3 a.m. just brainstorming ideas.
Yeah, but yeah, maybe a What's on Draft podcast in the near future. I have to figure out how to like power all of this and whatever, but we'll figure it out.
Like solar or something.
No, it'll be like just be like a little generator. It's like a battery pack, isn't it? Really, at the end of the day, it's all it needs is a plug.
Take a lot of power in there, all this, wouldn't it?
Well, I mean, yeah. To be fair, it does need 45 volts of phantom power like the whole time. But anyway, it's all nerdy shit. So yeah, maybe. But I think now, mate, I think we get Russell going. What do you think?
I had a
Russell?
wee, so
Yeah, let's get Russell going.
3, 2, 1, now.
Now. Oh.
Again.
Yeah, no, that wouldn't have worked. No, but let's just be funny though, innit?
Okay.
Oh. Okay, welcome back to WODs Cookin.
Hey there.
The name of the game is to create the most ridiculous load of fries using 3 ingredients that we have picked secretly. I always pick the base ingredient, either the sort of meat, cheese, or large vegetable.
Hey there.
And Morgan will pick the sauce sauce and sort of some sort of seasoning.
Hey.
Could be a herb, could be a jam, could be a mustard, could be a gravy.
How you doing? What?
Nothing, lad. I'm just trying to introduce the fucking segment while you're like, hey. So yeah, here we go. Let's just get going. Russell's here. Here he
No, we need
is.
to reveal your thing first.
Yeah, I know, but
Where
I'm
are
just
the
saying.
chips?
I'm just saying.
Fuck this off, because I like to nibble on these. Let's go
No,
to
don't
the
nibble on them yet. Russell's here.
Fucking tell me what to do.
Not gonna say hello to Russell. Russell the cook. Here we go. Turn him on. Well, actually, I might turn him on because he does take a while to heat up. Bless him. He's old. Russell. Yeah, I reckon he is. Russell Hall's probably made in like the 1800s.
Yeah, but he's new. This is the fourth time we've used him.
He is. Right.
Do you use him for anything else? Have you used him for anything else?
No, mate. I've got a stove in the kitchen.
An actual cooker.
Right. My ingredient, and I'll give you a clue first, involves a tin opener. Okay? Ladies and gentlemen, I've got what we always thought we were going to have at some point.
Not baby food. Not baby
It's not baby food. It's not baby food, it's not dog food. Let's take a step down.
I just can't do baby food.
It's not quite there. It's not quite there yet. Tuna chunks.
He said tuna.
Tuna chunks.
He fucking said that.
Tuna chunks in spring water.
I bought my thing, if Josh buys tuna, we're fucked.
Oh, no way. Well, that's
Didn't I?
perfect. These are tuna chunks in spring water. I'd rather have them in brine, but I bought them in spring water. So here we go. Come on, mate. Here we go. Tell me why it's so horrible to have it with tuna then. Oh, God.
So I've got to start with, like, sort of a, I'll give you a clue on the noise.
What is that, like a bag of something?
No, it wasn't the right noise. I've already opened it, right, so it hasn't lost. It's in a jar.
Oh, it's in a jar, okay.
So this is something I'm not sure if you. I think it's like sort of chopped into like a paste. It's a paste. Chipotle paste.
Cool. All right, that will actually
smell.
work really nicely with.
Smells absolutely amazing.
That'll work really nicely with tuna-ish. But yeah, that's not bad. I like Very Lazy as well. They're a good brand.
I do as well.
They do great garlic puree. Oh no, that's honestly though so far not too bad. Here we go though. Oh fucking hell, Lloyd can barely contain himself. Fuck's sake.
And thirdly, I've got a triple chocolate super sundae.
That is the last thing that I was expecting, like some sort of sprinkle, but it's just a whole chocolate sundae then. Sound. Sick. Right, come on then, let's get it in. Oh no. I'm so annoyed.
Lloyd, can you go get us a spoon, please?
Sat there saying, oh yeah,
Fish.
Great with
Yeah, I was like, oh yeah.
for the tri-
Straight for the double chocolate super sundae. Deliciously rich. Oh, fucking hell. Right, well, here we go then. Russell's going. Pans. Not quite hot yet. I'm going to move this microphone. Sorry if it makes any noise.
Oh my gosh, bottom of the whole cutlery drawer out.
You might have to do the whole talking for the segment because my microphone's miles away.
Hey.
Not much more than a thumbnail's worth of oil for anybody who wanted to recreate this recipe at home.
Sure, they all really want to.
Oh, God. It's the most cack-handed. Why is this the hardest WODs Cookin I've ever done?
Oh, Russell! Right, I'm going to go straight in with the chipotle sauce and we're going to get him... Well, it's a proper co-event, this.
Okay, the sauce is going in.
That's the sauce in, yeah, for the listeners amongst us. Quite a healthy dosing, I think, of the old sauce.
Yeah, get him in there. I think get him in. No, get the spoon in, just spoon it out. That's it, lovely, that'll do. It's only one to the tuna, mate. Fuck me, it's not a family of 8. Right, fuck off.
I'm just trying to get it off this spoon. Okay.
Okay.
I don't mind tuna, to be fair. It's salmon I don't
I'm
like.
a big fan of tuna, mate. Big fan.
Right.
Okay. Oh, yeah, of course.
Should we try a bit of it first?
I kind of forgot.
We both need to try a little bit.
Well, my
My
fault.
God, mate, that is a heavy duty
Oh,
spoon.
no, yeah, no, we've got some good spoons here, mate. Oh, this is boiling.
Bring him off, you always got a little... Shall we just share the spoon, shall we?
That'll be right. I'll have a little forkful of it. That's delicious. I wonder how the cream is going to, like, mix with it.
Mate, that's your question.
We're miles away from the mics here. Come on. Get him in there. That's it. Oh, my God. Yeah, that's it. All in. No, we go all in or go home, mate. Yeah, get it all in. That's an entire chocolate sundae in there, ladies and gentlemen. We've got tuna, chocolate sundae, and chipotle sauce. Getting involved, he is. That is like a sauce. Oh my God, that looks like diarrhea. That is nothing short of poo. That is awful. Look at that. Just look. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I wish you could...
Look at that. Oh no. Oh Russell, I'm so sorry. Oh, Russell's arguing with us as well now. Oh God, I've got to turn it off. That's surely that's gonna have to do. Oh, there's a bit of sundae on fire. Honestly, this is gonna be absolutely vile.
Oh my God.
Mate, this is just... I'm absolutely crying. This...
This is the craziest. I don't think it's really kicked in at just how fucking stupid this is going to be. I need that bowl there, please. Because this isn't...
Like...
I'm not going to be able to portion this on.
Do you need another fork?
I don't think I do somehow, mate, to be honest. Oh, that is just sliding off. Honestly, it looks like... looks like trifle.
It is. It is trifle.
Oh, I've never had meaty trifle. Have you ever seen that episode of Friends when Rachel tries to make a trifle and she puts beef and onions in it? That's what this reminds me of.
Mate, honestly, this, I might have to go...
That looks like cow pat, doesn't it? That looks
Shut
like
up,
an
right?
actual slot. There we go, ladies and gents. There it is. Just the fact that it's still moving. Like,
Before we do this, can we like cut for 1 second while I think we need a beer or something to just like wash this. Oh, mate, don't smell that. Smell it.
you know what? I'm not going to lie. When you asked me to smell it, I thought he was just putting it on. That
It smells like
That's one of the strangest things. It's like initial hit of chocolate, and then it's just like, oh, tuna's there as well, by the way, if you want some of that in there. Oh, my word. It smells like...
sick. It smells like sick.
No, it doesn't.
It looks like sick.
Oh, it smells like... I don't know. It smells like beef. It smells a bit... It's the worst thing I've ever seen. I mean, look at it. You can't even see the chips. Right, here we go. Honestly, mate, it's going cold.
Imagine that, I'll say that back. It's cold.
Right, I've got everything going on there.
Oh, Josh. Wait, I really don't want to do this, lad. This is the one that I... What? And it's all my fault, lad. It's all my fault.
You gotta get, because it's gonna drip. We haven't had a WODs Cookin yet where it's with the risk of drippage.
Right.
God, no, mate. You've got to get it on there. You're trying this. It's your fault. No. Get in there. No. The audience at home are going to be extremely disappointed you've only got that. Look at me.
No, because they don't want to see me be sick on camera.
Are you actually a bit
I'm like
squeamish about that sort of stuff?
With this one, I am, yeah.
Bowls, Josh, just in case.
You ready?
No.
Are you actually...
Yeah, mate, I'm not ready.
Do you genuinely think...
No, yeah. Like,
I didn't know that you were like this. Because I will literally eat anything.
Many people are like, oh, yeah, really looking forward to it.
No, I'm not looking forward to it, but
Chipotle loaded fries.
I don't think anything has ever actually made me feel sick.
Oh, I was terrible as a kid, you know. Like, if there was something I didn't like.
We've just found this out live on WODs Cookin, right?
Go.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, that's awful. For anyone listening, Morgan's ran off and thrown up in the bin. What an extremely weird texture. There's so much chocolate. Oh my god. Morgan is just, he's throwing up. He's literally throwing up. I need to wash it down with a Peroni. Honestly, this isn't that bad. Have you just thrown up?
No, I like it.
No. But you hurled quite a few times.
Oh my god, I didn't want to look at it.
That's the way. Well, I don't... I think I know what the answer is, but do you want to rate it?
I think it's quite a 0.
Honestly, though, have you got any comments on it? Sit down and get your mic.
I did.
Get your mic back up.
Sorry. I can't even look at that. I'm so sorry, ladies and gentlemen. That is the worst thing I've ever eaten. And it's fine if perhaps it wasn't the worst thing you've ever eaten. I don't know anything that could possibly be
honestly,
worse unless
when
you've eaten actual
when it comes to food, I'm very open-minded about anything. Because you never know,
So
that
am
could have
I,
been the
though. Like,
nicest
I will
thing I've
eat-
ever had.
I'll eat anything. Like, I've had oysters, I've had, I never wanted olives, tried them, ate them. I've had Marmite, I've had mussels and cockles and all things like that. But when my brain tells me this
Is wrong.
is wrong,
Because that's what I think it is. I don't think it's actually the taste that makes you feel sick. I think it's the fact that your brain, because you know what it is, you've gone like you've kind of already rejected it before you've even tried it.
Yeah, and I'm so sorry, but like I did try. It's the.
I'm not saying that's your fault, because that's just like that's how a lot of people
I'll
are
be
like.
honest. Oh shit!
Oh my god! Here we
was
go.
the-
It's gonna be episode 1 again.
It was the tuna. It was.
So for me, I'll give you a nice detailed description of how that was for me there. I had quite a large amount of the topping. The initial taste, first of all, was the texture. The texture was just like you've gone on a night out with a long friend. He's thrown up and you've just grabbed a fork. That's what the texture was like. It's like you've just spooned some sick, and you've that's it. That's the only thing that I can. The tuna was a bit meaty, so you could bite through the tuna.
Yes, that's awful.
So that was the texture. So the initial thing you get is the chips, and you're like, okay, it's potato with chips, and then instantly it's chocolate trifle. It's just instant chocolate trifle, which doesn't really agree with the chips. But hey ho. because I know that some people dip their
Throughout the whole thing,
Mackey's
you've got
chips in
Chipotle just running through it.
yeah, but I know that some people like sort of dip their chips in like Mackey's milkshakes and stuff.
Yeah, they do. Yeah.
So to me, that wasn't like I was like I kind of already knew what to expect ish. But yeah, then the tuna hit me. Ugh. It's just this like salty fish with chocolate cream and just like a cake. Oh mate, it's definitely.
Well, this is what WODs Cookin was about.
I am going to go in for a second bite. I have to no, because I have to be professional. Oh my god, because I have to be professional. Oh my god, I actually thought that was a whole like bit of tuna then, but that was just a chip.
Do you have to hear the noise that man made?
Okay, I don't know why I'm doing this.
I did it in the kitchen.
Oh god, the smell.
I'm not watching this.
Oh, it's still warm.
Just eat it.
He's like tasting it as well, the mad bastard. He's like...
Like Greg Wallace.
It's honestly not the worst thing in the world. It really isn't. Seriously, I feel like if you get past the barrier of, oh my god, this is tuna and chocolate trifle, it reminds me of a dish I've had. No, but not like that. But you can get like, oh fucking hell, that is awfully chocolatey. There's way too much chocolate, but like,
mate, I wonder if you can hear me on that.
No,
in there.
But like, I have had like pasta dishes before that have been like fish dishes, and they are quite sweet. They do have like sugar in the tomato sauce, and that's kind of what it reminds me of. No, I know, not necessarily chocolate, but it is quite sweet. So it's not actually.
What is this man talking about? Honest to God.
Do you know where the dog is like being sick? And...
yeah, the huge one. He just goes.
Oh,
well, that was WODs Cookin. I think we need to end it there because that was definitely. It's definitely the worst one we've done so far. I'll agree with you there.
That makes turkey twizzlers, mint sauce, and a bit of vanilla extract seem like a walk in the fucking
that
park.
was tough for me though. That was that. I think that was more tough than this. Seriously, honestly, for me that was just
What
vile.
looked worse for you out of all of them
It was the smell.
That one.
Oh yeah, no, this one looks like actual.
No,
pin.
last week was pie, vanilla extract, and hot sauce.
That wasn't that bad. That really wasn't that bad. That wasn't that bad at all.
No,
it was just meat. It was just meaty, floated fries, chips.
I was a bit dodgy with that one because of the vanilla.
Because it was the vanilla. But yeah, I mean...
Turkey twizzlers, mint sauce, cocoa powder.
And cocoa powder, yeah.
It's the chocolate that throws it off.
It was the mint sauce, because the mint sauce was burnt, and it really put me off. Really put me off.
It was the tuna for me because I look at it as like chili chocolate's a thing, so Chipotle and the chocolate, like there's
they
scope
work really well
for it.
Anyway, that was WODs Cookin. Thanks for watching. Oh my word.
And we'll be back.
We will be back.
Knack.
So, yeah, that was adventurous. That was, yeah, I think without a doubt just the worst WODs Cookin, like, that we'll have for a while. However, as I said...
I'm going to look after us a bit next week.
I'm not. I'm going to go opposite. I'm going to be the person to ruin it next week because you're always the person to ruin it. But I will ruin it next week.
I'm going to bring salt and pepper next week.
Very nice. I'll just bring a steak. We'll have a really nice one next week. We'll just
actually bring a bit of butter and thyme.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Just bring a pre-seasoned
just loads
steak.
of cloves of garlic. Yeah, just like that. Nice. Like that. Oh,
just
my
please
God.
don't bring baby food or I will be sick.
Well,
You've seen now that I'm not lying when I say I'll be sick.
That is quite funny. That was quite sort of surprising to me that you actually were like, because I just thought you were just like putting it on and that you were like, oh, I'll be sick.
No, I wouldn't do that because I find that really.
Yeah.
I find it really cringy. Like I was watching that TikTok earlier of that guy that was like, "I'm really not looking forward to this. These spicy chicken wings. I really am not looking forward to this." It's just like you are.
Like you wouldn't do it if you didn't think you actually were just gonna throw up.
I was like, I feel it's so cringy when people are like, "This looks horrible. There's gonna be minging and all this." That was all genuine, candid. That was.
Yeah. Well. There you go, mate.
It's over
Fucking
now.
hell, that was unbelievable. Have you got anything else to talk about before we finish the show? Finish the pod? I really don't think I do. I mean, I had a I know, mate. I'll tell you what. Well, I've got one little one because we've already. This is already going to be quite a large episode.
Can I just have a look at that list while you're doing that?
Yeah,
Just so I can.
had
There was something else I wanted to say.
I had an experience the other day at a. To be fair, this just happens a lot because it's Oswald Street and like there's no good establishments in Oswald Street. To be honest, you good?
Yeah.
So I had this experience, and without naming them, at a sandwich shop. They specialise in making particular lengths of sandwiches.
Does it sort of?
It's like
Does it introduce a direction?
Yeah, and then the name sort of hints on like a metro, that sort of thing.
Okay,
So
with a direction after it, and it's consume healthily is the tagline.
yeah, something like that. Yeah, something. Yeah, it's the opposite of like drink shit food. So like the anyway, so this place I went
cheese
into.
and toasted.
Of course, every time. But yeah, so we ordered online.
Which you never do.
Yeah, which was already a bad thing because I said to the lads, I was like, and they were like, oh, should we get 12 cookies? I was like, I'd be surprised if this place had 12 cookies, to be honest.
You've always got to remember that when you order from this place, the delivery driver always gives it a little ceremonial twat around his car before he gets it to your house.
No, to be fair, mate, if we could get delivery, we would have, but we're not lucky enough to have delivery. This is click and collect.
And you didn't have a car.
And I didn't have a car, so we took Alex's. But yeah, so we did the order, and it was 3... 12-inch. I don't want to say the word. 3.
So was it
half 2 foot longs?
Half foot longs together.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but we had 3 of those, and mine was like the mega meat, and so was Alex, and then Liam had an Italian. Had a he
Chinese
had a
LGB.
Yeah, he had a salami pepperoni one. And yeah,
Italian
so there we are. And everything was all the salad, blah de blah. And then it was Liam wanted 3 cookies, and then I had 1, and Alex had 1, and then we had crisps.
Shit about cookies.
Yeah, well, mate, they're peng.
I had the meatballs.
Metro cookies. They're mid. Anyway, so we do the order, and like it's all ready to go, and we go to pick it up, and we get there, and they're like. Straight away, like just the look on their face, I was like, "Here we go." I was like, "This is it now." There's always something. There always is something. They look at me and they go, "We've had a nightmare with your order," and I was like, "Oh fucking hell!" It's been like 20 minutes as well. Like, and it was like, "Oh, your order's ready." We were like, "Sound." It was like, "Oh, we've had a nightmare with your order." I was like, "Oh, here we fucking go." The cookies, I was like, "Yeah." And to be fair, at the back of mine, I was like, not really that arsed actually. To be fair, if they've got 1 left, but they were like. We didn't have the cookies that you wanted, so we've just given you an extra one. So we've just given you all of our cookies, is what she said, and you've had an extra one. We were like, okay, that's not the end of the world. Turns out every single one of the cookies was that rainbow one, where it's just like Smarties in it. So it was a bit like, thanks.
To be fair though.
Oh, sorry, and then 1 vegan oatmeal fucking bollock one.
Yeah, but that's your extra one.
Yeah, but yeah. Anyway, so that's what I found out when I got home.
Oh, what was the one that you ordered? Chocolate chip or something?
Oh, it was like the triple chocolate, the white macadamia, which is the best one. And then like, I think Liam wanted the Smiley one. Anyway, so...
Liam.
Yeah, so then Doritos, tangy cheese, they're all on the top. I opened the bag, mate, just loads of just like packets of stuff. I was like, sound, good to go. And then I was like, oh, actually, I was like, where are the drinks? So glad I asked this. She goes, what drinks? I was like, oh. I was like, there's like 2 Lipton peach iced teas on on order for the Subway, for the Metro, for the sandwich shop,
the prayer manager.
But no, there was like it's like, yeah, there's 2 like Lipton peach iced teas, and she's like, oh, really sorry, we don't have them, but you can pick something out of the fridge. Went to the fridge, mate. There's 3 drinks in that fridge. 3. It was like 2 Pepsi Max cherry and like a fucking. Like a Robinson squash. I was like, sound then. So anyway, I took 1 of each.
With the drinks as well.
So I took 1 of each. Came home, and this is the kicker. Came home, took out all the cookies. I was like, there's your French BLG, and there's your mega meat. And I was like, there's 1 whole sandwich missing. So like, there's just not there.
Why is it always you? When we
it's
ordered
always
that
me,
for food, remember in
every
work?
Single time.
Yours was just missing.
What do you mean?
That big like kebab order. It was like 80 quid that I ordered.
Oh yeah. Mine was the only one that didn't arrive. Yeah, it's fucking brilliant. But yeah, I came home and then I looked at the bottom of the bag. I was like, great.
Was it yours as well?
Yeah, it was mine. So I took Alex's car. I drove back around there, and there was no parking. There's no parking outside the front of this like place. So when we arrived, Alex stayed in the car just on the side of the road, and I went in, grabbed it, and came back out. So, but this time I was by myself, so I had to park somewhere. So I parked somewhere, walked all the way down to this sandwich shop, and walked in there, and she looked at me with a face like death. Bless her. She was like that because she just sees this big 6'2" mammoth walk in, and she was like, "Oh, I'm really." Already, she started apologising. I was like, "What?" I was like, "I'm missing a whole sandwich here." She was like, "Oh, what do you mean?" It's like, it was 2 of these, and there was only one. I was like, fucking hell. I was like, there's no drinks, cookies are shit. I was like, what's going on? She was like, oh, it's lunchtime. No, but she was like, oh, I was really sorry. It's really busy and it's lunchtime. There's no one in there. Like, it was just me. No, obviously, this was like 2:30, so they've already had that like lunchtime hit. But I was like, I looked around, I was like, oh yeah, it looks busy to be fair. But anyway, she was like, mate, this is the thing. So if you're not aware,
proper fucking.
So if you're not aware, a mega meat is like meatballs, pepperoni, salami, and I think that's it, and like cheese toasted.
It's called a meat mega.
Yeah, something like that. Anyway, so she was like, what sandwich was this? I was like, oh, it's the mega meat. She goes, oh, we haven't got any salami. We're okay to double up on pepperoni. I was like, yeah, that's fine. Oh, sorry, there's ham in it as well. I was like, yeah, that's fine. I was like, no worries. And then and then she goes to the left where all the meatballs are kept. And she opens the lid, looks at me and just goes, I'm really sorry, we've got no meatballs. I was like, fucking hell. I was like, what's going on? I was like, how is this? I was like, this is the worst Metro sandwich shop order I've ever had in my life. Oh my God. I was like, what's going on?
Josh just had a ham bap.
Yeah, honestly, it was a ham and pepperoni sandwich it ended up being. I was like, great.
No salad?
Well, no, obviously I have all the salad. Not well. I don't usually have any because
the marinara.
The meatball usually come with it. But I had chipotle sauce, bit of tuna. No, I'm joking. I had chipotle sauce. It was lovely, but I mean, at the end of the day,
though, you could make half of this dish in Metro.
Yeah, probably.
You could have a tuna melt with chipotle sauce on it.
Might do. I'll be like, have you got any chocolate trifle? Whack that on there. But all the salad apart from lettuce, and then she just put loads of lettuce on it. I was like, that's sound.
Imagine that.
Got any chocolate trifles?
Chocolate trifle in the back? Yeah, why? Bung it on that.
And they're like,
toast
really?
As well for it.
Make it your way.
Have you got any?
Make it your way.
Yeah, but at the end of it, I got to the salad station. What salads would you like? I was like, all of it, please. And then when they
We've only got lettuce.
No, and when they're already reaching for the lettuce, and you go apart from lettuce. Like that, and you feel like a bit of a twat. Well, I was like, apart from lettuce.
Apart from tomato.
No, but that's the thing, like, it's the only thing I don't like on the sandwiches like that because they're so saucy. I don't want just loads of lettuce.
I like lettuce because it gives it a crunch then.
No, that's fine if it was like a turkey sandwich or a chicken sandwich or whatever like that. But because it's like this big, like soggy, meaty beast, I kind of want to make it almost like a burger. Right? So, like, I don't really want the lettuce on there. I was like, all the salad apart from the lettuce. She just grabs the lettuce, puts it all on it. I was like, oh, fuck. I was like, I was just tempted to come round there and be like, fucking hell, I'll do it. Like, the first thing was they didn't have the bread that I wanted either. It was like, we've got.
What did you want?
I wanted the 9-grain whole wheat.
Who the fuck wants that?
Yeah, because it's nice. And
Shut up,
and she was like, oh, sorry,
Italian.
We haven't got any of that left. I was like, I'll just have tiger bread then. So I had the tiger bread. It was
that's
quite
new, isn't it?
Yeah, it was quite paying. But anyway, I got to the salad. I was like, all the salad, no lettuce, and she just slaps loads of lettuce on it. I was like, and then put spinach on it as well. I was like, I thought it was one of. I was like, no jalapenos. She put extra jalapenos on. I was like that. I was like, this is fucking unbelievable. I was like, she's having me on here.
Put a bit of chocolate sundae on it.
The whole time, her supervisor was like stood next to her, just like thinking that I was lying about it all. Because like by the end, she was like, "Can we see your receipt?" I was like, "I've literally just come in like 25 seconds ago to grab this whole order." Well, sorry, no, it would have been like 3 or 4 minutes ago to get this whole order. I was like, I don't have the receipt because it's not me that ordered it. And she was like, okay, then we'll let you off. I was like, oh, you'll let me off, will you? It was like for having a sandwich I didn't order.
And then the one that
way
I do
too
have
late.
wrong.
And the one that I do have is on the wrong bread. You haven't got any meatballs. It's double pepperoni. I've got fuck tons of lettuce on there and extra jalapenos. I was like, that sound. I was like, yeah, no, don't worry about it. Fucking unbelievable. Walked home with me fucking tail between my legs like that. Well, can't wait for my
crying.
sandwich. But and the biggest thing is because I asked for all the salad. You know, it's like when you ask for all the salad, they put like little bits of everything. She just put like loads of everything on there. Everything. Honestly, lad.
So then you were like
trying to see her wrap this. She just gave up. It was hilarious. She had it there, and it was all like, you know, like legs akimbo, and it was all just like it was like getting filled. This poor thing, and then she went to roll it, and she got about that far before she just gave up. She was like that. She went, no, it's all right. And then she just sliced it in half. Then just she just sliced it in half and just wrapped it like it was. So when I opened it, it's just wide open.
It just went.
So I'm like that. I'm like, what the fuck am I? I was like, put it this way,
but it
mate.
was still paying though.
Oh, it was amazing. Obviously, it's olives, lad. They just save the day. Olives and gherkins every single day of the week.
Gherkins, definitely.
But yeah, no, fucking hell, just absolutely ridiculous. This is just like not what I ordered at all.
If you ever order the nachos from there as well, mate, you order them. There's the box, right? The nachos are all just pressed against this wall. And that's just all dead space. They're all just like that, the nachos. Just like that. Against the wall. Just like that. With like, someone's like thrown a jalapeno from like just a distance and you manage to just get one in there. They've sort of like, I reckon they've just drank a bit of the marinara sauce and gone, oh... that's how much you've had on there, and then just before soggy. They sent it out, they just put the box on the floor and just stand on it.
So you got
they're crushed, shitty,
and soggy.
Cold, soggy, floppy, jalapeno-less, fucking shit nachos, and you paid like, that'll be £7, please. I'm like that.
And they microwave the box as well.
Yeah, and the box is like soggy
and melting.
So
it's like you have to peel away the nacho from the box.
Yeah,
like the box is paint.
Bit of
comes with it.
paper.
Like, nice.
Did anyone else ever used to go to supermarkets and there was just a bloke in camouflage packing your bag for you? It's organic again.
It's not
it's funny.
It's not just the fact that you call him a bloke in camouflage.
Yeah, because he was in the army.
Well, obviously, that's what I mean. But you didn't say that. You were
always like
just
TA
this bloke in camouflage.
You walk in, he's just there, just packing your beans and that. And it's like, he's got like a box next to him. Donate to the blind. And you're like, why is he donating to the blind? Well, like it's
so
like
true though.
It's like some kids who are like in like fucking dance school or something, and they're just like.
Packing your bag, but packing them wrong.
Yeah.
You know, so you see
it's
like the bread
like
goes in first,
and then your
like,
beans and like
sake.
plasma telly in.
Fucking big bag. Yeah, no, it's so true. And then you walk away, thanks, and everything's crushed. Eggs are all gone. You're like, fucking hell.
Yeah,
why did we make this?
You can tell, and they're always like dropouts of school and everything as well. So you always think, they don't give a shit about my bag. They're being told to be. Like, fucking get in there. Put like. Fucking hitting it in, they got like a stick, like get in there. Like honestly, I always used to like think there was always an old guy. If anyone's listening from Wrexham who's like sort of our age, in Asda, there was an old guy who always used to pack. He always used to be stood on one of the tills. I think he lost his wife or something.
Mine wasn't Tesco's. Mine was Asda, the place that I used to go to. Because
they were the big two. Yeah, not Sainsbury's. But yeah, there was always an old bloke, and I think he'd lost his wife or something, probably dead now. But he always used to just be there like, hello everyone, and he used to pack their bag for him just for free. Just be like,
what the fuck? Fair enough. I mean, I suppose so. Do you ever go to the Asda cafe? Mate, paying. So paying in there. Can we get the medium brunch, please, or the mega brunch?
I used to have
sick, like shitty sausages that were like
times.
Yeah, like shitty sausages that were like 90% bread and like beans and shit. Mate, they were so bad. But like as a kid,
Lloyd used to go before he became a stupid idiot vegetarian and used to have fish finger butties all the time.
Sick, lad. Nice Asda cafe. Just sit there.
Well, this was Dex. This was Tesco.
Yeah. Well, I know which Tesco you mean as well now. Because is it the Tesco? Is it the Tesco Extra? Like the huge one that was right in the middle of town? Yeah. Yeah. I went to that cafe as well. Not as good as Asda, but it was good.
You're in this, Lloyd.
Well, no, because it was like
Asda Cafe is better than Dex.
Not to listen.
no, the
Yeah,
reason the reason it wasn't as good as Asda is because it was better than Asda. I know that sounds stupid, but like the food was actually good. The good thing about Asda was all shit, but because it was like dead cheap and like you were just like a kid, it was just all mint. It was literally like turkey dinosaurs and beans, just
Yeah.
loving it. Whereas
Yeah.
Tesco's like, homemade shepherd's pie. And you're like, fuck
It
off.
is though, yeah. But
that's what
was
I
it
mean.
bollocks homemade?
Yeah, that's
though?
what I mean. It's like,
But then
just
they're
give us
like-
your bangers and
But then
mash.
they're like San Pellegrino with it.
Yeah,
as well,
I
and you're
know.
like, ooh.
What I got was like fucking some shitty coffee out
Oh,
of the
the fruit
machine,
shoot.
or like a milk. You're like sound.
Fruit shoot.
It took about 50 minutes to get toast from Dex. It's awful.
You didn't even have toast at
You have to
Asda.
serve yourself.
In Dex as well, the windowsill is here when you sat down. So you're like,
How many people watch?
I'm trying to watch
That's
people
not-
like
yeah, but that
I'm
was the
trying to
best thing
watch
about
like
Asda.
people trying to pack their bags, trying
Yeah.
to pack their
That's
cars.
the best thing about the Asda Cafe was the fact that like
You're right against the window, aren't you?
yeah, and there
against
was
the
just
fire
a
door.
shit, and you could just see the whole car park. You see people fighting over the trolleys. Fuck off! It was just great.
Yeah.
Best
Fucking
thing
mint.
about Dex is that you can sit by the railings and watch everybody trying to nick by the main door.
Oh yeah, because you can see the actual doors, can you? Yeah.
You just see everybody-
And you can see people struggling up the escalators as well.
But it was the ones where like the trolley, like it was like a glide, wasn't it? It wasn't like an escalator, was
Yeah,
it?
no, the trolley won't go.
It's like a flat one.
Once the trolley goes in, I think the wheels are designed to like
They're like
jam.
lock in. Well, it's
Yeah.
a ramp, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
I remember. Oh my god! And I hope Dad watches this because he'll remember this. There was a
I'm sure
running
he will.
joke for about 7 years. There was a man on that, because it is. I am thinking about the right place, aren't I? It's not stairs. It's literally just
Yeah.
ramps
Yeah,
that
yeah,
you just
they all-
that you just stand on, and it just takes you to the top.
Quite flat, aren't they?
There was a man. And I hope, oh God, I kind of wish the cat, because I would do it what he did, but he would literally, and he was there every fucking week as well. Everyone like stood on there normally, they'd like hold on to the thing and they just wait to get to the top or
The
whatever.
guy would just run up it.
Mate, and then the people that would just walk up it, and you would feel a bit mint walking up there, because it's like you're just dead fast. You know when you go to like an airport and it's got one of those flat ones and you just fucking
yeah.
bolt in it, and you just feel mint
Yeah,
because
like
you
the
look to your
Flash.
left and you're like, wait!
Everyone's like, and they get heavy bags, and you're like,
But that's what I mean.
God.
So like when you're on the Tesco thing like that, like some people walk up it, some people just grab an older thing and they're just waiting. Some people there with a trolley. This man, and this is not going to sound like as stupid as it sounds, but he would stand right in the middle, like he wouldn't be on either side of like where the railing was. He'd stand right in the middle with his hands by his side, and he'd angle himself so he was perfectly straight. So he'd almost be doing a permanent Michael Jackson. You know what I mean? Like that little thing. That's what he would do, and he would just stand there like that. So he would be perfectly perpendicular. So he'd just constantly be doing that little Michael Jackson move, and he did it every single time. And he wouldn't be
Smooth
anywhere.
criminal, like,
yeah,
this
he's
man.
doing smooth criminal all the way up. The thing, so he wouldn't be anywhere near the railings.
Are you okay? Are you
But that's what I mean.
okay, Andy?
People who wanted to come past would have to go around him. He wouldn't move. He'd literally just be like that. I think the moment he went on there, like he shut down. He just had to like stand. Like I think he was
Part of his
petrified.
trophy before he does it.
Mate, it was funny, and that was a running joke with our family for like so long. It's like I wonder if he's there. Like every time we went in, we would do what he did. We'd just stand there like this and just take the piss. It was fucking funny, man.
Just before we finish, I wanted to just bring something up that I feel like needs to be exposed to the world about what me and Lloyd have just, what he's got on his phone that me and him have just like started doing, which was probably about a year ago, wasn't it, to be fair, or maybe longer than that. He's got a list on his phone of just stupid names that we've come up with
Oh,
over the
right,
year.
yeah.
Just like, read them out, Lloyd.
Right, hold on.
Do you want to get near a mic? Oh no, then again, they'll see what you
Chuck
look
it in
like.
if you want, I'll read it.
So what are these names for? Are they just like
God
nicknames?
knows.
They're just like
No,
stupid fucking
No,
names.
these are names.
Right. But they're
First one, William J. Mapstone.
just, okay. So what are these? Just like they're just names that you reckon that there's somebody out there called William James.
No, I just think
Marston.
Incredible name.
Imagine me.
just generally, you're just like, you know what's a good name, and you've written it down.
Reginald D. Sugarglass.
Fuck's sake.
Brandy Melvin. Phineas Crabclaw.
Nice.
Clive McSouvenir.
Souvenir. That's not
Beryl McQuaid.
Beryl McQuaid. Oh yeah.
That's my alias.
It's one of mine. Basil Blackboard.
Basil Blackboard.
Darwin Thunderclap.
Thunderclap.
Marvin Keyhole.
Nice. Why is it always Marvin or Darwin or
Claude Envelope.
Claude Envelope?
Penny Flip Flop.
Nice.
Mohammed James Wang.
Nice.
Rodney Ramprakash. Merrill Bathtub. The last two now. Fedora Wallace.
Fedora Wallace.
Or Quentin Eccleberry.
Quentin Eccleberry's mine. I gave you that one.
It was Josh!
me.
It was Josh!
Yeah.
We were trying to work out who it was.
Yeah, Quentin Eccleberry was a character that I made for a drama performance. Yeah. He was like a 75-year-old man that was a cripple. His name was Quentin Eccleberry. Yeah. Yeah, that was when you read out. Then I was like, what?
That's so weird because we were literally like, I didn't make that up. You didn't make that up. Who made that up?
But if you want to, this list's quite an, if you want to put in the comments any suggestions,
These
for the
stupid
list,
names, but they've got to be realistic though. As if you saw somebody walking down the street and they gave you the name,
That's
you'd
a
be
weird
like,
name.
it's a fucking weird name, but
William J. Mapstone.
that
That is a real name.
That's a real name.
Lloyd had a bank
Then again,
card.
if somebody came up and said, "My name's Claude Muck Souvenir," I'd be like, come on, mate.
No, but-
No, it's not.
Brandy Melvin was one.
Brandy Melvin. Yeah, that sounds like a real name.
Lloyd had a bank card handed in work once, and it had William J. Mapstone written on it.
That's unreal.
It's a great name, to be fair. Really good name.
Powerful name.
Well, mate. Well, I tell you what. I might trump you here. Rich, who we live with. Oh, my phone's there. Rich, who we live with. His name is, and I'm kid you not, this is his real name. I have to get this up now. I have to find it on Facebook because it's his actual Facebook name as well.
Richard Waggledance.
Mate. It's just the longest name you've ever heard in your life as well. It's just huge. And these are all his names, and it's on his passport or whatever.
Yeah.
I'll give you a little glimpse of just how long it is. There you go.
Oh my God, it's like
His name is his.
We're halfway there then.
Yeah.
Go on.
Right, one
This is the longest Welsh place name in the world.
Pwthgwyngyth, Gogerai, Pindroboth, Pontyciliwch, Gogogoch.
Oh, okay.
I think that is it. But his name, and this is the person I live with, is Richard Stephen Michael James Trevor Hewitt. That is his name.
Or is that all like hyphened?
Well, his middle name is Stephen Michael James Trevor. So it's Richard Stephen Michael James Trevor Hewitt. There you go. There it is.
That's just like...
Just to give you a glimpse of just how long. There it is.
God.
Richard Stephen Michael James Trevor Hewitt. There he is. So there we go. That's a real name as well.
Richard, but that's just stupid.
But there
No
we
offense
are.
if that's like your late granddad's name.
Well,
If
I
that's
mean,
his
I don't know
entire-
how many granddads he's had, but
About
fuck,
15?
he's got at least 6.
That's like me being called Morgan Gavin Peter Wilf
Mate, it's unbelievable.
Gavin
That's his
Peter
extra
Wilf.
name. It's on his passport as well.
Mark.
But anyway, we'll leave it there because
Lewis.
this episode's been going on for fucking 3 hours. So
All the best getting this out for 8 in the morning.
yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah, that's a good...
Yeah, one last thing to mention is that we're no longer going to be doing them, they're no longer going to be released, on a Wednesday morning. They will now be released on a Monday morning. So this episode now is going to be the first one that we
bit
try.
late.
So it's going to be very late. Obviously, we didn't do one last week because you were in Dublin and I had my car stolen. And then obviously we were going to do
Because I
one
was in Dublin.
ready for
No.
Wednesday the next week. But now we're gonna start on the Monday thing. So this is
Gives
going to be
us a week
released
to
on
edit
Monday, the 4th of October. There
See
we
you
go.
then.
That's going to be the first one. So
This
thanks,
has
guys.
been Watch on Draft.
It's been What's on Draft, the #1 restaurant on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube, and TikTok. My name's Josh, and this is Morgan.
Thank you very much for listening and having a laugh with us.
Yeah, like, subscribe, comment, do all that sort of
Lloyd
jazz.
as well. This has been Lloyd as well.
And Lloyd.
Au revoir, arrivederci, sayonara.
There it is.
Multilingual
Thanks very
as
much
well.
for watching. And we'll catch you next week.
See you later.
See you later.
Wait, Josh, before you stop anything, you didn't say, I forgot to say at the very start, you did not say, beg your bartender for a Coke.
I didn't. You do need to beg your bartender for a Coke.
Well, I hope you
Make
did.
sure your top button's done up and clock in. It's a bit too late to clock in
I
now,
haven't
though.
clocked in.
No.
We'll do it. We'll sort it out on the system later.
Yeah,
clock
you'll
you in
have to-
later.
you'll
I'll
have to
clock you
let
in
us
later.
know.
Just
Yeah,
come
yeah,
let
yeah.
me know and I'll clock you in later
Yeah,
on.
we'll sort it out on the system. We'll make sure you get paid. Sorry about that, guys. But yeah, we'll see you next week.
And do that top button up as well.